Okay, this is Unit 1, Lesson 1. These notes should go on page 21 of your interactive notebook. You should have a two-door foldable that you'll need to cut the top and the bottom in half so it turns actually into a four-door foldable with these headings on the front. What we're going to do is open up each door and take notes on the inside. So we'll start with mixed numbers. So you want to open up the mixed number tab. All right, and take these notes. It's really important that you know how to turn mixed numbers into improper fractions, because if they're not improper fractions, you're not going to be able to add or subtract or divide or multiply. So to turn a mixed number into an improper fraction, you need to multiply the whole number in front by the denominator, the number on the bottom, and then add the numerator. The sum will be the new numerator, and the denominator will stay the same. So you can see 2 3/4, we multiply 2 times 4. Then we add 3 to get 11. Then we put 11 as the numerator. The denominator stays 4, so 2 3/4 is 11 over 4. Okay, let's go ahead and do addition and subtraction notes on the right. Open that up. Number 1, make sure the numbers are fractions. If they're not fractions, it's going to really throw you off and be really hard to do. Number 2, you have to find a common denominator. And number 3, you have to add or subtract the numbers as if they were integers. All right, so we start off with an example, -1/2 plus -2/3. Our common denominator is 6. So we change that to -1/2 to -3/6, and then -2/3 to -4/6. -4/5 minus 2/4, our common denominator is 20. -16/20 minus 10/20. Then we add or subtract as if they were integers. We get -7/6 and -26/20. Finally, we have to simplify the fraction. We get -7/6. I can't simplify that anymore because there's no common factor. And -13/10 because you can divide both 26 and 20 by 2. All right, let's go to multiplication. Open up that tab. Number 1, make sure the number is a fraction. Okay, because you really can't do it when you have a mixed number. All right, you multiply across. You multiply the top. You multiply the bottom. If the numbers have the same signs, you get a positive answer. If the numbers have different signs, you get a negative answer. So -3/5 times -2/3, -3 times -2 is going to give you +6, and 5 times 3 is going to give you 15. 6 over 15, you can simplify that by dividing both of them by 3. You get 2/5. Finally, division. Okay, open up that tab. Number 1, make sure the number is a fraction. Number 2, keep, change, and flip, which means A, you keep the first number the same, B, you change the division sign to multiplication, and C, you flip the second number. Finally, number 3, follow the rules for multiplication. So let's do 3/4 divided by 1/4. You keep the 3/4 the same, change divided to times, and you flip the 1/4 to make it 4 over 1. Then you multiply across the top. 3 times 4 is 12. Multiply across the bottom. 4 times 1 is 4. You get 12 over 4. You simplify that to 3. All right, make sure you have these notes on page 21 so that you can check off that you've done this on your homework.